Yo, what's up, everybody? Rev Sauce 9 back with another video for you guys. So there's more details on the AEW and Warner Brothers deal. It looks like Dynamite, Collision, and pay-per-views to stream on the Max app. And it's been updated because pay-per-views, here's the caveat. If you are an ad subscriber of Max or non-ad subscriber on Max, you're going to get discounts for pay-per-views. Pay-per-views will not be included inside of the Max app. They will be archived after the fact, but you have to pay upfront for them. So, for instance, if AEW does a stadium show, right, on the Max app, right, you'll get a heavy discount for being a subscriber. So, for instance, instead of being $60, it'll be like 30, or it'll be like 40. Now, I don't know if it's going to be different between the memberships. So if you have the ad membership, maybe you get a $10 discount instead of a half off. But they did say you're going to get a little bit of a discount. I find this extremely baffling to me, how they can't get the pay-per-view idea figured out. Honestly, I just really don't get that. It should be included, not having to pay for it. You know, what's the point of buying the subscription on top of having to pay for pay-per-views still? I don't understand that. WWE doesn't make you do this either. And now people are going to say, well, UFC does, but UFC negotiated their deal that way, though. And WWE, the reason I compare it to AEW the way I do is because as far as pay-per-views go, they're on another big streaming platform called Peacock. And if you have the ad version of Peacock, you don't get the vignettes leading into the match. You have to watch ads, which I'm cool with because I have the ad version. But if you have the non-ad version, you get the vignettes and the whole pay-per-view commercial free, which I think AEW should be doing. They should be following suit here. I don't understand that. I just don't get that. I'm a little baffled that pay-per-views, you're getting half off on the Max app, but you're not getting it for free. That makes no sense. Collision and Dynamite will be simulcast through the Max app, which is cool, so everybody gets it live as it's happening. That's fucking sweet. Again, you're going to get special events and things like that on the Max app from AEW. That's cool. Special events, things like that. But still, I'm still left baffled. I'm still left shaking my head going pay-per-views. Why are you charging for pay-per-views when streaming services are getting super expensive? Netflix wants to go up to $25 a month. Game passes are going up to like $25 a month. You're nickeling and diming the consumer. I just don't get that. Pay-per-views should be included. I don't get that. I'm not mad over it. It's just I'm left speechless. Like, you're going to force more people into finding it third-party means still. When you want subscribers and numbers up, not people finding it third-party and you making no revenue at it. I mean, to me, it just makes no sense, AEW. It just makes no sense, Warner Brothers Discovery. When you want more subscribers, you're going to gain those subscribers because there's a lot of people that don't have DirecTV Stream, that don't have... YouTube TV and et cetera, Fubo TV, you're going to get more people to subscribe. But when those people subscribe, the average consumer is not going to know that you're going to get discounts on pay-per-views. They're going to think it's included, and you're going to have a big blowback just alone on that. I can already see it. People are going to be not happy with this. And I already have had people ask me in my streams, and I've had people ask me on Discord, are pay-per-views included? And this should answer your question. They're not. You're going to get discounted on pay-per-views for being a non-ad or ad subscriber of the Max app, which you're already paying this amount of money. Then you're going to make people pay more money for a pay-per-view. I don't know. I just don't think it is it, Chief. I just don't think it is. And I think it's ridiculous that they would still want a nickel and dime for pay-per-views. When WWE on Peacock give it away for you for free and give you 5-star pay-per-views at times, I don't know, man. It's left me baffled. Now, Dynamite and Collision, okay, are going to be simulcast. Rampage is being canceled. I think that's official. They're going to keep Rampage going for a while, and then they're going to cancel it. They haven't decided canceling, or they're going to move it on to a different network within the Warner Brothers Discovery home. Now, I know Ring of Honor is still being shopped around. I do know Shockwave is a thing. They're almost at the finish line with that one. Tony Khan wants to get to that $200 million a year for AEW, so we'll see. I think he's going to get more than just that a year from between the two. I think Fox is interested, and I think from what Swerve said on a podcast, or he was recorded and he didn't know he was being recorded, and he's now since apologized for what he said. He talked out of line, basically having a damage control, because you know how Tony Khan and everybody, but it should be a win-win because everybody's interested in the new show that's coming from AEW, to be honest. So Shockwave looks like that it's going to be a big deal for that one show to be on Fox. I think Fox, it's pretty much a drop in the bucket for fucking Fox. I think Fox will give them a little something per year. I don't think it'll be like Warner Brothers Discovery kind of money, but they'll get something that puts Tony Khan to where he wants to be per year for numbers. And then you got Ring of Honor. He's still shopping around Ring of Honor in that tape library, I guess, from my understanding. Supposedly Warner Brothers Discovery was working with him to get that on one of their services. I could see it on the Max app being included every week. I'm assuming that's what the bonus content and stuff like that from what all these dirt sheets and news sites have said. I'm not 100% confirming that Ring of Honor is going to be on the Max app, but they've been talking about other content from AEW. So I'm assuming Tony Khan and Warner Brothers Discovery is talking about other intellectual property of Tony Khan's and AEW's, which that would be Ring of Honor. So who knows? All I know is Collision and Dynamite and the pay-per-views are going to be streaming on Max. Simulcasting will start in January, supposedly. And pay-per-views are going to be discounted. So you're still going to have to pay for pay-per-views. It's not included on Max. They made that very misleading. And the reason why they did that, because they didn't want to piss people off. Now I understand why in the vignettes and everything yesterday in the trailers, when they showed off the picture you're seeing in my video, you don't see anything about pay-per-views. You don't see anything. You don't see pay-per-views. So yeah, so people are going to be mad about this, guaranteed. People are going to be up in arms with this one, and I think Warner Brothers Discovery and Tony are probably going to play damage control with this one, probably, most likely. I'm just left baffled when it comes to these pay-per-views, man. I don't understand why they can't make it free. WWE does. They include it. You just have to buy a subscription. But I guess they're going to that UFC type deal, because on ESPN Plus, you still have to buy the UFC pay-per-views. And I guess if you're an ESPN Plus member, you get a discount. I guess that's how it works. I don't know how the UFC pay-per-views over on the ESPN Plus work. But they're super expensive. Who can afford it? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not moaning and groaning. I get people got to make money. I get companies have to make money. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to shit on this. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's the situation right now. It looks like Fox is going to be the other player in this. And maybe I'm looking at the pay-per-view thing is maybe they didn't want to piss off Triller and Google pay-per-views and other places. They didn't want to piss off their partners. Why don't you just make it free for everyone, just like what Peacock does for WWE? As long as you have a subscription, it's included. And just have that be your home for the pay-per-views. I mean, Warner Brothers Discovery is pretty much everywhere at this point. I mean, as far as the Max app goes, I would believe. If not, then have Triller as a backup. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's just my thoughts on the matter. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you feel down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.